than what it was anticipated, and it seems like we'll have a fairly dry Friday night for most of these teams throughout the state.
Yeah, well, and in this game right here, we won't be experiencing a heavy rain. It doesn't look like, just kind of a nice little soaking.
And so Alexandria will receive the opening kickoff to get things started. Let's see what they can do offensively. White Plains getting their kickoff team set up.
You see there on the scramble, it's like White Plains got a good bit of seniors down there. Banners on the sideline.
Bryson Fleetwood brought out football here to the official, waiting on the tee to be set. Ball will be blown into play here on our TV24 Game of the Week, presented by Southern States Bank. And make sure we thank all our sponsors, everybody involved with what we do here with TV24 would not be possible without them, and giving these athletes the opportunity to be seen and be promoted every Friday night for what they do, going out and playing in all these tough games like we got here going on here tonight.
Absolutely. Thanks so much to our sponsors. It's not like this little bit of rain, you know, through our sponsors, so many of these kids' families can sit at home, you know, some people that might not be able to get out. So it's great what these sponsors do for these kids.
All right, number 11, Bryson G.
So about to get things kicked off here.
Make some noise. Come on.
As Fleetwood waits for the whistle. We are underway here between Alexandria and White Plains. Kickoff is taken. He's got a lot of running room. He's up to the 40. He's up to the 50, to the 40. He's got one man to beat, and he is taken down at the 30-yard line, and that is Cheatwood, the kicker, that stayed back in coverage. But a big-time return there for the Valley Cubs.
I'll tell you, that was an interesting lineup that White Plains employed on kickoff, and someone did not cover their lane. That was like the sea parting for him there.
That was Moncray Morris there on the kick return, and a big return to really set the tempo here early for the Valley Cubs. They will take over at the White Plains 27 to get this thing started.
A little Wildcat.
Speed sweep over to the right side. And we'll gain a couple of yards, but really good pursuit there defensively from White Plains, and only a gain of about a yard or two there on that play.
Yeah, great job by White Plains stringing that play out and letting help get there.
Brody Carnes there on the carry for Alexandria. I'll say it's a gain of 1, so second down and 9 coming up. Back under center again in that double wing, kind of triple option look. It'll be a handoff over to the right side. A lot of running room again, but a good job of wrapping up and tackling right there for White Plains. Looks like that was number 50, Tyler Roberts, able to bring them down.
Hey, that was good to get anything out of that play. White Plains defensive line just absolutely walked the guard for Alexandria in the backfield.
Some good size up front. The guy that really stands out is Logan Lawbay right there, number 57, playing nose guard. Third down and about 5 coming up. Shotgun snap. And run over here to the left side, able to break one tackle and gets up close to the first down marker, and it looks like he will be a half a yard short, and so decision time coming up for Coach Todd Ginn and the Valley Cubs.
Big tone setter here early in this game. And I'm just, like you said, just so impressed with the size of this White Plains defensive line. You know, they are absolutely controlling that point of attack here early.
4th and 2.
4th and 1. Valley Cubs keep the offense out there. And in motion. Toss play over here to the right side. Can he beat him to the sideline? He does, and is run out of bounds, but able to get 2 yards extra there for the first down, and big time run there for the Valley Cubs, able to extend this drive.
Yeah, great use of speed to get to that edge.
I think that was Evan White right there on the carry for Alexandria. He will come out of the ball game. Back under center, man in motion, handoff. Here is Jeffrey Beeson, able to get inside the 10, inside the 5, down to the goal line, and they will mark him just short inside the 1 yard line. But a great run right there by Jeffrey Beeson, the sophomore.
Absolutely, great tough run. Got him knocking on the door early.
Taylor Brown and Rodney Perry on the tackle. First and
At the
goal,
1 yard
Valley
line.
Cubs.
That was a good for a Minton's Home Center first down there for the Valley Cubs.
It'll be a quarterback sneak right up the middle, and he is able to get in. Touchdown for the Alexandria Valley Cubs, and exactly what they were looking for is Cole Wheeler able to take it into the end zone for a Buffalo Wild Wings touchdown.
Just setting the tone early, just, you know, hey, and they fought for that. White Plains was controlling that line of scrimmage, just great individual effort by the ball carriers for Alexandria. And we saw four different kids touch the ball there. That was just great individual effort by the runners.
Extra point up, and how about the leg there? Able to knock that one through with ease. And so 7 points on the board here early for the Valley Cubs, as they're able to strike first and take advantage of the big kickoff return. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more right here on our TV24 Game of the Week.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
All right, so now the Valley Cubs will kick things off, and we will see what White Plains is able to do offensively. They put up 35 points week 1. And so we'll see if they can repeat that offensive performance. So both these teams have had their bye weeks already in this season. Alexandria had theirs week 1, so didn't play to start off the year. And then White Plains was able to play Talladega, had a bye week last week. And now getting region play started here tonight, and the Valley Cubs starting it off exactly like they wanted to.
Hey, I like that too. I like being able to start a game and having a bye week. You always see that biggest jump from week 1 to week 2, but then throw in a prep week with it. That's good. And you really saw it on that first drive with White Plains controlling the line of scrimmage.
Here's the kickoff, and great coverage by Alexandria as they get them inside the 10-yard line and at the 6. Really good play right there for Alexandria, and it looks like that was number 56, Knox Faulkner, the freshman, running down and making the play there on kickoff coverage.
Outstanding play. Yeah, you go up the field there for White Plains.
So first down now coming up here for the Wildcats. There's the handoff, and got some room over here to the right side. Cuts it upfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. And they are not going to catch him. That is a Buffalo Wild Wings touchdown on the first touch of the game for White Plains. And that was Felipe Holloway.
Great run. What speed when he hit that edge. He hit a totally another gear and just blew past Alexandria there. Impressive run. 90 yards? Wow.
94 yards.
Man.
And so after Alexandria comes out and does exactly what they wanted to do offensively, White Plains answers with a huge play of their own there. So a big kickoff return set up a touchdown for Alexandria. And now Holloway able to take it in. It looks like that ball might have been tipped at the line, but it gets through. And that ties us up here at 7 early in this ball game.
Wow, it's just fast. I mean, that was just quick right there. Great run, great seal on the edge there by the tackle. Created that running lane, and 3 just saw green grass and took off. Now get ready as Alexandria's time to answer. White Plains is playing. They're controlling the lines. You know, you saw that on that one play. I mean, just that offensive line absolutely controlled that tempo there. And their defensive line controlled the tempo when Alexandria had the ball. This good little team.
So we'll see Cheatwood come back out to kick it off. He was the man who saved the touchdown. Otherwise, MJ Morris would have taken it to the house.
But they probably won't kick to MJ this time. You see there, looks like the rain's starting to come down a little more in this game.
So here's the kick, and they will let that go over their heads, and this time bounce into the end zone. So a very good kick there from Cheatwood. And so Alexandria will get started this time from their own 20. A little bit different field position here this time for the Valley Cubs.
Oh yeah. With that first possession, great return by MJ, and put them just knocking at the door.
First snap of the second drive coming up. As Wheeler will get under center. Man in motion. They fake the handoff. They go back underneath, and we've got pre-snap whistle.
Be on Alexandria. A false start there.
First one of the night here. A lot better than what we had last week. We had a ton of pre-snap whistles a week ago in a game that had a lot of points scored as well in that one.
Pace of scoring is not far off in this one early either, is it?
No, we've had points here these last 2 weeks. 8:46 remaining in the first quarter. Alexandria with their second drive starting here. Man in motion. They're going to go toss play out to the right side. And able to lower his shoulder and run through a couple of tackles, but will only gain about 2 or 3 yards there. That'll set up second down, and looks like about 13 coming up here for the Valley Cubs.
A hard fought 3 yards that young man got right there. Well, there's no shortage of running backs at Alexandria right now.
As we talked about, a team that last 2 years since a deep run in the playoffs a few years ago has not had the record that they've wanted, and they're out to prove they're kind of getting back to their old ways. A handoff up the middle here, and good carry for the Valley Cubs. And that was Elijah Hunter, senior running back, 5'9", 205 pounds. And as the game goes on, that's going to be a lot tougher to bring down.
There he is, and then you see the freshman coming in, MJ, on this crucial 3rd down.
3rd and 3 coming up here for Alexandria.
3rd down and 4.
Hand off up the middle, able to make a man miss, and a good cut. And there he goes. Hunter will get brought down there by Cheatwood playing safety. But another big run there, this time by the Valley Cubs, and another Mittens home 1st down.
They're eating them up. We need to get a little bit of a breather here.
White and gray Ford Bronco.
He is running hard early.
AEYD.
So they've taken it from their own 20 now down to the the Wildcat 36. 7:30 remaining here in the 1st quarter. Man in motion, and they fake the handoff. They go up the middle, and a good run by the fullback right there. There's Ryan Brown, able to gain about 5. And again, just staying ahead of the sticks. I mean, after going backwards there with the penalty, doing a good job of just going positive yards every single time, and a couple of them some big chunk plays.
And you're seeing Alexandria start to get back control of that line of scrimmage versus this White Plains defensive front too. They've done an excellent job this possession of that, controlling that line.
So now in shotgun, and we will have a timeout, it looks like, taken by Alexandria. So didn't like what they saw over there on that side, and so a timeout on the field, and we will take a timeout with them. Your score 7-7 here with 6:52 remaining in the 1st quarter. A visiting Angels timeout. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Mention the rest of our sponsors real quick.
Discover a world of cool at Cosmic Debris in downtown Gadsden. Whether you're searching for smoking accessories, funky t-shirts, or hippie clothing, we've got it all. Explore our unique jewelry, immerse yourself in the scents of our incense, and dive into our collection of new and used vinyl, CDs, and DVDs. From the groovy to the eclectic, Cosmic Debris has everything funky and cool. Visit us today and step into a world of cool at Cosmic Debris.
6:52 remaining here in the 1st quarter. Alexandria takes a timeout. We'll see if that serves as our heat timeout. Not much need for the heat timeout tonight across the state. This is as good as it's felt in a long time around Alabama.
Oh, it's great out there.
So they're going to go back to that shotgun look now. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Have not thrown a pass yet in this game on either side. White Plains only run 1 play offensively. Man in motion. And there goes Wheeler right up the middle, lowers his shoulder, carries a defender about 5 yards there, and a good run for Wheeler. He gets 12 on the play and gets down to the 20 and now inside the red zone.
Yeah, once again, you're just seeing that Alexandria offensive line just starting to take control of this line of scrimmage, and that was, I mean, they moved that line back 3-4 yards there for another Minton home center 1st down. They're starting to lean on them.
1st down and 10 in the red zone, right at the 19. Man in motion. Here comes the handoff, and a great job that time to go and meet him in the hole. Really good play right there for White Plains. That time, that was number 19, Taylor Brown, coming up and making a big hit.
He stuck his nose in on that one. That was
Yeah, and as we talked about, Hunter, 205 pounds. That's not easy.
No, he stopped him in his tracks too.
So now, 2nd down and 9 coming up here for the Valley Cubs. Handoff left side, and Hunter again able to gain a couple of yards, but go down and grab him by the ankles and able to get him down right at the 15-yard line. And so it'll be 3rd down and 5 coming up. No doubt 2-down territory here for Alexandria.
And just lucky they got anything positive on that one.
So it looks like we will have our heat timeout there after that play with 5:28 left. So we will have another visiting Angels timeout. We'll step aside and be back with more right here on our TV 24 Game of the Week, brought to you by Southern States Bank.
Serving Calhoun County and the state of Alabama since 1994. Locally owned and operated, offering some of the most competitive interest rates in the mortgage industry, along with a wide variety of mortgage products. We are with you throughout the home buying process, offering you service before and after the close. Fast, reliable, local.
And you remember, if you need a home loan, call my daddy.
Heat timeout here in the first quarter. 7-7 score. White Plains running one play on offense and gained 94 yards.
That's all they needed, wasn't it? You know, it was that last play there. Alexandria was lucky to get anything out of that. You know, that White Plains defensive line got great penetration there. Just couldn't make the tackle in the backfield.
Third down and 5 coming up here for the Valley Cubs. Actually gave them 14, so it's 3rd and 4. Great penetration right there, but unable to wrap them up. At that time, able to get them down. A really good tackle right there for White Plains. That was number 2, Aiden Kilgrove, coming up and making the play there for White Plains, and now setting up a big 4th down play, and he lost a yard on that play.
Yeah, once again, you know, you're seeing White Plains, you know, just this boxing match that's going on there in the trenches. You know, Alexandria control it for a minute, then White Plains, these last couple plays, you've seen White Plains start taking back control of that line.
All right. Looks like they're going to go for it. Y'all make some noise.
4th down and 5 coming up here for the Valley Cubs. Snap to Wheeler. He'll roll right. We'll have our first pass potentially. Has to get rid of it. He does, and it is knocked away, and a flag will come in late.
See what this is going to be.
Oh, we got a flag.
It's thrown in the area of pass interference.
All coming up here from the official. Most likely, we think it is pass interference that will extend the drive here for Alexandria.
And 57 was there to make the play on that quarterback waggle. And that quarterback waggle, Alexandria has been running it for about 40 years now. But anytime they get a 3rd down, it's great coverage. Just got a little too sticky on the back end there.
Yeah, really 2 chances in a row there for Logan Lawbay, able to get back there, but couldn't get Hunter down the play before. And luckily that Kilgore was able to come up and clean him up. And then right there, he's able to get him to the ground. Save a 1st down right here, and now it's 1st and goal from inside the 10. Handoff to the right side and trying to stutter step, and again, very good pursuit by this White Plains team, as that was Brody Carnes getting the carry there for Alexandria.
They're doing an outstanding job, this White Plains defense, of controlling the edges. You know, if you're going to get yards on them, it's going to be up the middle, because they are doing an excellent job of stringing things out.
Second down and goal coming up. Speed sweep to the left this time, and again, good pursuit. Able to get inside the 5, and he'll be cut down right at the 4, so 3rd down and 4 coming up again for Alexandria, trying to get in the end zone. This time a longer drive here for this Valley Cub team. Started from their own 20, but has had a lot of success. Obviously helped out a little bit by a penalty, but able to just stay ahead of the chains we've talked about and stay exactly where they want to yardage-wise to be able to get these 1st downs.
Absolutely, and with White Plains scoring on one play, you need to start shortening this game, you know.
3rd down and 4 from the 4-yard line.
And off up the middle, and this time Lawbay grabs a hold of him and does not let go. Big stop there for the Wildcats.
Bring up another 4th down in this game. And decision time for Coach Ginn over there.
We saw on the extra point, they got a very good leg there at kicker. It looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field here and go for it on 4th downs. They're letting the clock tick. They may take a timeout here once that clock gets down to 1 second left on the play clock. Looks like that is what they will do. Timeout now taken by Alexandria. You see the White Plains coaching staff fired up right here and looking for a big goal line stand coming up.
You know, you couldn't ask for much more than this. 5 yards to go, and the way they've been able to, you know, at times in this game, control that line of scrimmage. This is a great opportunity for the home team.
So visiting Angels timeout. Valley Cubs talking things over there offensively. We will take a quick break and be back with more right after this here in our TV24 Game of the Week.
Discover why Hungry Hut Barbecue has been Etowah County's go-to for mouth-watering barbecue for 40 years. If you're not in the mood for barbecue, try our very popular chicken finger plate with fried green tomatoes of our famous fried pickles. And don't forget about our drive-thru. Come down to Hungry Hut's Barbecue today.
Well, we were about to get things started, and then White Plains saw how Alexandria lined up, didn't like the defense they had called. And so they take a timeout themselves now to talk things over. Another visiting Angels Living Assistance Service timeouts. Appreciate them and their sponsorship here. Alexandria, they're not going to change up very much. Very quick timeout for them over there. They want to stick with the play call they had, and it actually looks like they're going to take the field goal now. So they end up deciding against going for it after taking the timeout, and it will be a field goal attempt. Now Grayson Forrest showed off his leg there on the extra point. Let's see if he can knock this one through. Snap, good hold right there. It looks like it is blocked. It is blocked, and now it'll be picked up by White Plains, and they can return it. It's not an extra point. And so Forrest will go over and tackle. Looks like Cheatham. Nope. Actually, that is Kilgore right there for White Plains, but a big-time play for the Wildcats and a huge goal line stand.
Great penetration up the middle there. Got a hand on that ball, and you know, early in the season, high school, kid didn't know what he was supposed to do with the ball, but hey, you got the ball out there, and you got decent field position for your second play of the game.
As Warren just said, this will be the second play of the game coming up now here for the Wildcats. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Snap. They go back to the exact same play, and the Valley Cubs set the edge pretty well that time. Still able to gain a couple of yards, able to get past the 25 and up to the 26. Gain of about 3 there for the Wildcats.
Went and tried to go back to the well, and Alexandria did a great job there stringing that out. Ball.
This time the ball's on the ground. Luckily, White Plains able to jump back on top of it. But they tried to kind of go with that, what you talked about. They're going to run a shotgun version of the double wing, basically, and try to go back underneath with that reverse. And some miscommunication there with the handoff. That's why you've seen a lot of the college teams go to the pop pass on those reverse plays instead of the handoffs, because you go to that pop pass, you drop it, it's an incomplete pass instead of what we have here now, which is 3rd down and about 15 coming up here for White Plains.
Exactly.
Third and long, and they get the Valley Cubs to jump. Good discipline right there by the Wildcats to not move. And able to get Alexandria trying to get off to a quick start there, as that was Connor Webb 6'2", 255 pounds there in the middle. Trying to get after the quarterback there. So 3rd and 9 now coming up. Snap. Swing pass over here to the right side, and he's got some room. And this time he's going to be able to get the first down and more. And a huge run again there.
Flashing that speed. I mean, what a great job hitting that corner and hitting those jets for a Minton Home Center's first down. Just so impressive, that speed.
Felipe Holloway, 2 touches so far and has made the most of both of them.
Speed, speed, speed.
41.5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. This time the quarterback will keep it and look to throw, and now he'll run. So he'll take off and head over towards the White Plains sideline, but does a good job to get some positive yardage right there, and ends up being a good run there for Crew Martin, the quarterback.
Good to see him in the Jamboree, and I like his game. You know, he has that ability to really kind of to feel where the pressure's coming from and be able to, you know, navigate through that traffic, extend your play, and always get you positive yards.
So 2nd down and 4 coming up here for the Wildcats. They have a 2-back look now. Twins over to the left, tight end over here to the right. Snap, handoff. And able to get to the outside again this time and get some running room, and he will have enough for the first down, and that was Rodney Perry, the other running back. But a lot of speed there running back for this White Plains team.
Picking up another Minton Home Center first down. Just excellent job sealing that edge and allowing him to get out there and pick up that first down. You know, being able to see both teams early put together sustained drives.
First down and 10, and again, the Valley Cubs jump off sides as White Plains goes on 2.
Flag against the Cubs again.
Quarterback's been doing a great job on this drive of controlling his cadence. And great discipline by the White Plains offensive line. Because this has been one heck of a battle in these trenches early. Good run.
All the way down to the 22.
Should be the end of the first quarter there, and you know, been a great quarter. Been a great quarter watching these two teams just go blow for blow running this football.
And that will be the last play of the first quarter. So fun first quarter, a lot of back and forth action, a lot of offense.
Play of the first quarter.
And we will head to the second quarter with your score tied at 7 between White Plains and Alexandria here on the TV24 Game of the Week presented by Southern States Bank.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
Quarter number 2 about to get started.
What a great first quarter. I mean, you probably had 150 rushing yards in that quarter. I mean, that was great job for both teams. Nice rainy night.
2nd down and 1 to get things started here in the second quarter.
Second down.
I thought they went on 2 that time, but Valley Cubs stay home and they get in the backfield, and that's how you keep Felipe Holloway from getting to that edge, is go get him before he gets started and able to get their hands on him and get him down there in the backfield.
Huge play. You know, put him in a third and long here now, and you know, what a way to start the quarter for this Alexandria defensive line. Number 65 there pulled that guard, and he just followed his hips and made the play in the backfield.
Yeah, good job by Russell Trantham right there. It's a 3rd down and 7 now here for the Wildcats. That lost 6 yards on that play. They go on 2 again. They hand it off to Holloway. And Holloway squirts through and will be taken down. And so we'll have a 4th down and 3 coming up, very similar to the Alexandria drive. Good job of moving the football, but now as they get closer and closer to that goal line, that defense starting to really stand tall.
Yeah, big 4th down. I mean, how many, we're this early in this game, and both teams have had numerous now 4th and shorts in this game.
So Holloway will come out.
Placing the speed with a little bit of power, it looks like.
Patrick Sams lining up at running back, and White Plains couldn't get their personnel in and get lined up in time, so they will take a timeout, and we'll take it with them here, all tied up at 7. 10:26 to go here in the second quarter.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
4th and 3 coming up here for White Plains. Big play here early in this ball game.
All right, here we go, people. 4th down, let's make some
back
racket.
look.
We need it.
On 2 again. There's the handoff, and they've got enough for it. And a really good run right there, just lowering the shoulder, and Rodney Perry able to get the 1st down. You see him get up, still holding on to that football.
Oh yeah, he's Menton Home Center 1st down. He's happy with that ball. And what a great play by 59 there for White Plains offensive lineman. Saw his guy and grabbed him and helped him pull him the way in there.
So 1st down and 10. This will be a handoff up the middle. And Holloway will be wrapped up, pulled down to the ground, gain of about 1 there on that play. But now Alexandria is starting to do a little bit better job of getting in there and filling those gaps on defense.
You know, it's really been fun to watch, because it's for both teams on both offense and defensive lines. It's like you win 1, you lose 1. You win 2, you lose 1. It's been a great boxing match early in this game.
Second and 9, and this time White Plains moves early.
We're going to take a shot there. He moved early, set up in a pass block. They were about to take a shot.
That was Anthony Stewart there, the senior offensive lineman.
It's the first fraction we've seen on White Plains line.
All on the 22.
Seen numerous for Alexandria.
Hand off to the left side, and a good job of coming up there, but not able to make the tackle, and that allows Holloway to get up towards the 20. He's taken down inbounds, but White Plains now in the red zone. Both these offenses have moved the football and moved it efficiently here so far in this game.
Having, you know, and both teams we've seen early have been able to to kind of erase their mistakes too. You know, you'll see them take a step back and then, hey, we're about to get a chunk play to make this up.
Swing past the right side and able to cut him off, and very good job that time there by Alexandria.
Yeah, they had that play sniffed out early. And you saw Alexandria's defense, they were not fooled by the motion there. They knew exactly where that ball was going pre-snap, and four Valley Cubs were there waiting on it.
That was Ryan Brown, who we've seen line up some at fullback as well. And so that sets up a 4th down and very long here for Alexandria. 4th and 15, or excuse me, for White Plains.
Let's see the first punt here. They're rushing up. We're going to probably do a little pooch punt, I would think.
Shotgun snap.
Oh, they go for it.
Drop back and now going to just roll to his left. We'll see if they can cut him off. And there it is, Ryan Brown able to cut him off there at the 20-yard line. Big time hit on the sideline, exactly what they were looking for, and nowhere near the 1st down marker.
I don't know what the thought was there. I don't know. He took a hit there by 44 too. He just, linebacker's dream right there to have a quarterback just running down the sideline for him.
So both teams exchange long drives that end on 4th down. A blocked field goal ended things for Alexandria, and then right there a tough play on 4th down and 15 for White Plains. And so now Alexandria, for the 2nd drive in a row, will get started right at their own 20-yard line.
A little gun early.
And off the right side, and now able to cut it back. Good run. He's got some blockers in front of him. Cuts it back across the whole field. Able to stiff arm, make a couple men miss, and will still carry some defenders up here to the 40-yard line, and a big-time run right there for Elijah Hunter.
Man, picking up another Minton Home Center 1st down, and he has been absolutely just controlling this game. You know, he's breaking tackles. He's seeing great cutback lanes. He's doing a phenomenal job.
1st down and 10 from the 40 after the 20-yard run there by Elijah Hunter, who's probably going to get a lot of carries as we continue on here in this game. Hand off up the middle again, and able to get by a couple of defenders before running into a wall, but still able to get 3 yards right there.
Yeah, even for these young kids, it's hard to have a run like that and then try to go right back to the same kid that just ran across the whole field breaking tackle. That's asking a lot. You know, because that kid just used a lot in his tank on that run before.
2nd down and 7. And off left side, and gets close to the 1st down marker. Looks like he'll be a yard short. And that will bring us to our heat timeout here in the 2nd quarter. 7-7, still your score. 5:57 remaining till halftime here on our TV24 Game of the Week presented by Southern States Bank.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
3rd down and 1 coming up. 5:57. Till halftime. Valley Cubs moving the football. We have had one pass so far here in this football game between these two teams. A lot different what we had last week, Locust Fork and Ohatchee.
Oh yeah, that's
Third down and 1 for the
night and day
Vaticos.
difference in philosophies.
Hand off left side, and Elijah Hunter again. Got a little rest there with the heat timeout. Takes advantage of it. And another Mittens Home Center first down to the White Plains 42-yard line.
Yeah, that kid, when he's fresh, he's a load.
Continuing to move the ball here and continuing to move the clock. White Plains will get the football to start the second half. So if Alexandria is able to stick it in here, they've got to make sure they don't give up that 2-for-1 there.
Absolutely.
For halftime.
Where games are won and lost a lot of times.
There's a snap now to Wheeler, and Wheeler able to take it over the right side, had a lot of running room, and finally dragged down there by the defender, Taylor Brown, but good run there for Wheeler, and that'll set up second down and 2 now coming up here for Alexandria as they continue to move the football.
Great job by 19 there just to fully lay out to even get a hand on the quarterback there to stop that from being a really big gain. You know, he's played an outstanding game in this first half there from middle linebacker position.
Under center this time and in motion. And they fake it to him, go back up the middle. Yeah. And a big run. And again, that's Ryan Brown.
Taylor Brown.
We saw him make a few big plays defensively and then now gets a Mittens Home Center first down offensively and continuing to move the football and move that clock.
What you'd like to see here if you're Alexandria is, like you said, just milk this clock down, get some points on the board, and don't leave White Plains with much time. But at the same time, they got some running backs over there at White Plains that don't need much time, do they?
Yeah, they got some big hitters that, watch out, they can take it to the house from anywhere on the field. First and 10. They pull over here to the right side, and a great run again by Elijah Hunter, able to break a couple of tackles, continuing to move his feet. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Will be taken down right at the 11, so that will give them a chance to still get another first down and sets them up in the red zone now with a chance to retake the lead.
Number 60, Cash Pritchett on the bottom of the pile.
He's just picking up Mittens Home Center first down after first down in this game. He has been, he's putting on a show early in this game.
Man in motion. They give it to him this time and cuts it up inside. And able to drag a couple of guys, looks like right down to about the 7-yard line. And so about a gain of 4 there for Alexandria, and second down and 6 coming up.
And that's been their most successful play, getting to the edge, that 4 yards there. I mean, White Plains has done a great job in this game of absolutely locking down those edges, and 4 yards, they'll take it for where this White Plains defense has been playing.
Man in motion. Hand off to Hunter, left side, and he will take it into the end zone. Buffalo Wild Wings touchdown number 2 on the night for Elijah Hunter.
He's just putting the team on his back tonight.
We talked about 5'9", 205 pounds, and it's going to get tougher and tougher to bring that down as this game goes on.
Absolutely.
So getting set up for the extra point. Grayson Forrest, the senior kicker. Snap, hold, and the kick this time goes way up in the air and goes in. And on the field goal last time, it was kind of the high snap that really threw things off for them and kind of messed things up on that field goal attempt. So this time Alexandria able to get it into the end zone and take a 14-7 lead. We'll take a break and be back with the end of our first half right here on our TV24 Game of the Week presented by Southern States Bank.
Come down for our amazing bar, stocked with everything you could want, and our amazing food, ranging from whole pizzas all the way to oysters. Our food is cooked fresh and brought to you with amazing service. For the best food and drinks, come to Penguin's Bar and Grill.
They took a lead. It took one play for White Plains to get in the end zone and tie it up, and then we remained tied there for a long time in the first half. I think you jinxed things a little bit when you talked about the scoring there early. You know, look, both offenses have moved the football. I mean, both defenses have come up with big goal line stands and big stops late, but these two offenses have had a lot of success moving the football. We'll now have to see if White Plains can do it in a little bit quicker fashion right here with 2:42 left in the first half. And a deep kick right there.
Here you go, let
I
it
don't
go.
see many high school kicks in the end zone like that. That was, kid's got a leg.
Grayson Forrest, we talked about it on that first extra point. You could see the leg on him, and we were just told by Jackson over there that, you know, he hit a 40-yard field goal last year when they were calling one of their games.
You can see that. You see that right there, because you just do not see high school kickers put it into the end zone, especially at this level, in this classification.
So 2:42 left. White Plains will have 80 yards to go here. They took their first play, as we mentioned, 94 yards, and that man right there in the backfield did it. And Felipe Holloway. And now they go with the handoff, but he hands it off back underneath. And able to gain a couple of yards right there.
Perry out to the 25.
Rodney Perry, the other running back.
Clock is start moving pretty fast with this style of offense for them. I'd like to see if your White Plains get a score here, and it's like we said, talking about earlier, there's just opportunity for White Plains to double dip here.
Hand off to Holloway, and he is met and dragged down right there in the hole, and a big-time hit by Kason Gardner, the linebacker.
That was a great play by him. Filled that gap and made the hit.
Clock continuing to tick, and now you have to imagine with it being 3rd and long, White Plains probably in not too big of a hurry to get up here and snap the football. Closing in on 90 seconds remaining here in the first half. Perry's in motion, and they try to roll out the quarterback, and great job of staying alive, and gets rid of it and throws it right into the hands of a defender. Interception.
MJ Morris.
And MJ Morris will take that to the house. A pick 6 for a Buffalo Wild Wings touchdown, and a huge play for the Valley Cubs right here before halftime.
MJ Morris is a special talent. He is young, and you see right there his instincts, speed. This kid's going to be special.
So big time play there. Extra point now on the way from Grayson Forrest. And he knocks it through again. So
One after's good.
we talked about White Plains not being in too big of a hurry there, possibly being close to running out the clock. Instead, they elect to throw only the second pass of the night. And it turns into 7 points the other way there for Alexandria. And big swing here in this ball game, especially, you know, felt like after that blocked field goal for White Plains, they go on the long drive. And, you know, you kind of had a feeling that they may be taking a little bit of the momentum of the football game, but Alexandria gets a stop with their own. Big touchdown drive, and then now is really kind of taking control of this football game here late towards halftime.
Yeah, you're talking about a 1 minute swing in game time completely flips the score in this game. These turnovers kill you.
Another deep kick, and will not be returnable out of the back of the end zone. And
Beecham's going to let it go.
can't blame them. So I'm not trying to give Perry or Holloway any touches back there with a lot of open space in front of them. So we'll see what White Plains decides to do here offensively for halftime.
You know, they got to be a little reeling after this last season. Bang, bang like that on them.
Holloway in motion, they're going to give it to him. And unable to get to the edge, trying to break a tackle, and will stay in bounds as well. And guess who? It's Ryan Brown coming over there to make a tackle.
And all over the field, isn't he?
Both sides of the football. I don't know that he's come off the field very much yet. And it looks like White Plains is content to let this next play possibly be the last play here before halftime and take this to the half and see what they can do starting with the football there in half number 2.
Yeah, the main thing is to get the kids in the locker room right now.
They'll go empty again. Got to imagine they'll. I thought they would go back to that motion instead. They're going to try to surprise Alexandria and throw it deep, and it is intercepted again. And so a deep heave right there, trying to take a shot, see if they can catch Alexandria napping, and able to go back and grab the interception. And this time, that's number 11. We don't have his number on the roster, but a big-time play right there to go up and take that interception.
Big kid, too. That kid had some size to him. Yeah, hate to see that. I mean, you got a young quarterback there at White Plains. He's talented, but he's still young.
So 27 seconds remaining. We'll see what Alexandria decides to do. They've not really thrown the football any here tonight. They go with a sweep of their own to MJ Morris, and he cuts it inside and will be grabbed there by Landon Lugay, and now we'll just carry some defenders. That probably will be the final play here of our first half, as they will let it run and the teams will head towards the locker room. A fun first half, a competitive first half of football between the two teams. Alexandria with 14 late points in the final 3 minutes of the half to take some control. White Plains will start with the football in half number 2. We'll take a break here on our TV 24 game of the week, with Alexandria leading 21-7 here at halftime.
Somebody turned it.
Hey guys, I'm Cameron Minton with Minton Home Center. Minton Home Center has been in business for over 40 years. We are a family-owned and operated manufactured home dealership. We offer affordable housing for our customers, as well as a multitude of different financing options to help our customers get into a new home. When you come to Minton Home Center and you start looking around our lot, the first thing you will notice is that we have the most competitive prices in the industry.
Hey, this is Jason at Reeves Insurance. Just want to say a quick thank you to all of our customers for your support over the years. We now have offices in Anniston, Alexandria, and Oxford in order to serve you better. So stop in and see me or any of our experienced staff and let us shop for you. We'll find you the best price and the best coverage available. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to Classic 13. How can I help you? I was thinking about getting a tattoo. Do I need to make an appointment? No, we take walk-ins every day. Let's find someone to help you. Follow me. Hey, if you'll have a seat right here. Thank you.
Come down to Classic 13, where good tattoos aren't cheap and cheap tattoos ain't good.
Oh. It's deep. Look. Oh, wait.
It's really not.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting my spot saved. Is it half though?
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the 2024 Sound of the Valley Marching Band.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eli Gold, and I want to invite you to tune in to Jack State Live, a look at the campus and athletic department at Jack State, followed by the Coach Rich Rod Show, where we will break down and preview the next football game for the Gamecocks.
Hello, my name is Bob Couch, and I'm the owner of Couch's Jewelers. We are your destination for engagement rings, wedding bands, and anniversary and birthday gifts. We offer a wide selection of the best value diamond jewelry and engagement rings. We even gift wrap every purchase for free. And if you have some jewelry that is broken, no worries. Expert jewelry service is offered in-house. At Couch's Jewelers, our customer service is unmatched. If you'd like a special jewelry item created just for you, please come to see us.
At Alexandria Brake and Muffler, we strive to perform exceptional service using premium quality parts to ensure your vehicle withstands the test of time. We do all automotive maintenance and repairs consisting of AC service, check engine light diagnostics, brakes, coolant, and exhaust. Give us a call today. Proudly serving our community to provide honest, high-quality service and repair at a fair price.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we're setting up here, please remember to show your support for the White Plains Blue Brigade and stop by the concession stand on the visitor side for some great food and snacks.
Some tacos later!
Ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning White Plains Marching Blue Brigade is proud to present their 2024 production entitled Welcome to the Dark Side. Our show arrangements features the following musical selections: My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boys, followed by Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven, concluded by Crawling in the Dark by Hoobastank. Please enjoy our show. The Blue Brigade is under the field direction drum majors Bella Snyder and Zach Pearson. Drum majors, is your band ready? Blue Brigade, you may now take the field for performance.
want to live. The leading cause of death of young Americans like me is gun violence, and oftentimes tied to substance misuse. NBA, NFL, NCAA, most of you look like me, and our communities need you now more than ever. Let's make I Want to Live more than just a hashtag. Let's make it a movement. I am a baller against bullets.
Good afternoon, I'm Dr. Olubidi. I would like to welcome you to our clinic, which is virtually your clinic. We strive to provide a family environment from our nurses as well as the practitioners we have in the clinic to serve you and your family members. We pride ourselves for having state-of-the-art facility here in the clinic to include ultrasound, fibroscan to check on your liver. We welcome you in our clinic, your clinic at Dr. Olubidi's. And thank you so very much.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Getting set for half number 2 between Alexandria and White Plains. Alexandria up 21-7. As we got to see both bands there at halftime. Always good to promote the bands from these places. Those kids work hard. Now that I'm involved with schools and everything, you kind of get to see that, and you see how much pride those kids take in their work as well, and you see how much work they put in. I mean, every single day they're out there as much as these football teams are practicing, and sometimes having to wait until football team is done practicing to be able to get on the field and use the field at some schools that have turf fields and use those as practice and game fields, and a lot of work put in by those bands. So great performances by both sides there.
Such a key point of the excitement of the high school and college games. It's what makes it. They got you got your fight songs. It's just it's awesome.
And so the team's getting set to warm up here as the bands get done. That clock will run out, but no matter what, they have to have a 3-minute warm-up period as well. And so we'll wait on that.
So it's just the second half. We saw a great just hat on hat just ball game there early, and you really just came down to Alexandria taking advantage of the last 2 minutes of the half there. And that's the difference in the game, is 2 minutes of this ball game.
Alexandria got off to a hot start. They returned the opening kickoff all the way to the White Plains 27, was able to get it in the end zone, but White Plains goes 94 yards in their first touch as Felipe Holloway took it into the end zone, and a lot of back and forth action before Alexandria really took over in the final 3 minutes. We'll take a break. Be back with the second half right here on our TV24 Game of the Week.
Look, have you ever had a bank give you money for anything? Family Savings actually pays me for keeping my money at their credit union. I earn interest of 3% APY on my checking account and 1.5% APY on my savings, just for what I was already doing at my old bank. I even get up to $20 per month in ATM fee returns. It's kind of nice to get paid for just using my checking account.
Open an Engage account at Family Savings Credit Union and get rewarded. Family Savings, your best financial friend.
I am a dreamer who will make a difference in this world.
I am flying to a future of great promise and change.
I am a mentor committed to helping my students transform their lives.
I'm a hard worker striving to build a better Alabama.
I am a go-getter with ambition and drive.
I am a Gadsden State Cardinal.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me fly.
So getting set for half number 2 here between Alexandria and White Plains. Caleb Brooks and Warren Mullins here with you, bringing you the call here tonight. And Warren, very fun first half, and we think that it should set up for a good half number 2 here. And White Plains getting the football first is going to be very important for them to make a big drive here and try to cut into this lead a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing that they need what Alexandria was able to do, capitalize off a turnover. And a game like this with both lines, offensive, defensive line, both teams are winning individual battles at different times. You're not seeing one team truly separate from one side of the ball. These two teams are very well evenly matched. You know, it's been an exciting game.
Yeah, you look at it for White Plains, it's been a lot of, Rodney Perry and then obviously Felipe Holloway there at running back. And we saw the speed there from Holloway on that first play of the game. And you got to feel like that as this Alexandria team maybe gets a little bit more tired, that could be a big difference maker in half number 2.
Yeah, you're seeing linebackers, like you said, you're seeing the linebackers for Alexandria playing both ways. And that speed in that second half, all he needs is an inch, and he's gone.
Elijah Hunter there on the other side for Alexandria. We talked about a little bit different style of running back, 5'9", 205 pounds, but we feel like that's going to get even tougher to tackle as the second half goes on. These guys get a little bit more tired.
I mean, he has been running downhill with power and a bit. You know, the kid is just a good blend. He's got the power, but we've seen several runs where he's just been able to use that vision and a cut and get to the outside. He's a complete running back.
And then over, at quarterback there for Alexandria, Wheeler hadn't had to do a ton tonight, but has done a good job of controlling the offense. And when he's had his number called, taking advantage of a few carries himself. You know,
it's for this offense for Alexandria, that quarterback's all about making sure you're hitting your mesh points, and he's hitting his mesh points because it's all about flow of the misdirection for them, and he's doing a good job leading the team tonight.
So Ben, fun first half here, as we talked about. Should be a fun second half between these two teams, and really looking forward to seeing how things go here in half number 2. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we will have the second half action between Alexandria and White Plains in our TV 24 Game of the Week, presented by Southern States Bank.
At DVP Auto Group, we have a wide selection of any type of car you could want. We offer financing for all types of credit. Not only can we help you to purchase a car affordably, but we can help you with any issues you may experience with your car as well. We provide oil change, tire repair, brake service, or anything else you may need. We also gladly accept trade-ins, and if you're willing, we can help you drive away in a new car the same day. If you don't see something you like in the lot, we'll help you find one, whether you buy from us or not. Come see us today.
So White Plains will receive the second half kickoff. We talked about Alexandria took the opening kickoff and returned it all the way to the 27. If it wasn't for Cheatham, the kicker there for White Plains, who also plays some safety, able to get them down. Not like you're watching a college game or an NFL game where those kickers aren't athletes. We normally have some athletes playing kicker here in the high school level, but able to get them down. That ended up being a play that really just forced them to have to run a couple of plays to get into the end zone there. But you never know how that could play into effect as the season goes on. Having a guy back there that can get some guys to the ground and keep them from being able to take some balls to the house. Obviously, the White Plains coach will tell you, hey, we'd like to just not see anybody break away like that on some kickoff returns.
Hey, that was a great play to make the tackle in space to stop the touchdown when he did. Like you said, it was very athletic.
Have not seen a chance to return the ball as Alexandria kicks off. It's been an impressive leg from Grayson Forrest, the kicker over there for them, as he has 3 touchbacks already here in this ball game and has shown off the leg on a few extra points and does have a field goal that was blocked, but that was, I think, more the snap being high and the timing being off on the kick more than anything.
Yeah, it was, and he's a weapon to be able to force a touchback like that every kick. And here's the thing: is this is not great kicking weather either. This is not great kicking conditions, and you'll see here. I'm sure he'll put this one out the back of the end zone too.
And had to have a holder there for that one, but it does go through the back of the end zone, as we talked about trying to keep it away from Felipe Holloway and Rodney Perry back there for White Plains. And so the Wildcats will get this second half started from their own 20. And as we talked about, outside of the interceptions, they've moved the football in this ball game, but the 2 late interceptions have really kind of been the killer for them and has been the big difference in our score here at halftime.
Yeah, you know, it's sophomore, just making a bad read on one, and the other one just see if you could get a chunk play.
Handoff will go to Holloway, and able to cut back inside, and a good run up to the 30, and should be enough for a first down.
So quick. He puts that foot in the ground and goes north and south. He gets there in a hurry. Picking up the Minton Home Center first down there on that run.
First down and 10. Handoff again, same play, and this time he is met in the hole and a big tackle, and that is the second time we've seen that from Cason Gardner tonight, just coming up and meeting Felipe Holloway right there on the spot.
He's playing a great game. You know, he's diagnosing the play early and getting in and staying clean and making those hits in the backfield. Impressive.
Second down and 10 now coming up here for the Wildcats. And they're going to go back underneath there with the reverse and able to break a couple of tackles. And there goes Rodney Perry. Rodney Perry down the sideline and gets a shove and will fall inside the 20-yard line and able to get White Plains into the red zone. And really the second big run of the night from White Plains, one of them by Felipe Holloway and now another one here by Rodney Perry.
Yeah, was that Grayson Forrest on the tackle there? I mean, that's outstanding.
And good hustle there by Forrest to get down, and actually they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 32, so that will move them back a little bit there, but still a very good run there by Rodney Perry. Really the first time we've seen that underneath reverse play work for them.
Yeah, that was he was able to slip through there, and it was not much of a gap there, but he got through and flashed that speed that this backfield has.
Now a whistle right here right before the snap came out. It looks like we have movement against White Plains, and so after the big play now, negative play that'll put them in a tough spot in first down and 15.
Penalty will back us up 5. Here we go, though.
Get most of it back there. A little 4-yard gain.
Holloway gets 4.
Sideline for the play. We're going to put them in a passing situation here. Ooh. Had him open there. Man, that's a little frustration there. Just threw it a little too early there and a little too much air on there. He had exactly what they wanted there, just a little bit of an overthrow.
Yeah, trying to find Dalton Luker over the middle, and really just no success in the passing game so far for White Plains. And I'm sure when you ask Coach Jennings, that's what he's going to talk about. We've got to get better in that area if we want to be able to score on people as the year goes on, because they've got a great running game, but you've got to be able to get some of these defenses off of them.
I really like this quarterback too. He's just young and needs some confidence. Ooh, MJ Morris about there with his second pick almost.
And Crew Martin rolled out and kind of a dangerous pass back over the middle. They teach you never throw back across your body, and almost threw an interception. Looks like we're going to get an illegal lineman downfield against White Plains. Looks like that flag is right in that vicinity.
Yeah, you just got to throw that one out of bounds there. That almost was another 7 the other way. Morris got his hands on it.
Yeah, as Morris had his momentum heading towards that other sideline, and there wasn't nobody going to catch him. We saw that on that first kickoff return. So illegal lineman downfield. And then we have an after-the-play personal foul against Alexandria. And so that will not result in a first down. But it will now make it looks like 3rd down and about 2 coming up instead for White Plains.
High school rules a little bit different with that. For White Plains, like you said, they're going to be in a manageable 3rd down here and a very important possession to set the tone for this second half.
All right, big 3rd and 2 right here. Keep the drive going.
There's Crew Martin at quarterback. Felipe Holloway beside him. And they're going to go with a toss play out to Holloway. The ball is loose. What a play out there by Cooper Bridges as he attacked Holloway immediately, forced the ball out, almost a costly turnover. And so they go from 3rd and 2 to now 4th down and 7, losing 5 on that play. And you have to go for it here inside the 30-yard line, but as we've talked about, have not had a lot of success throwing the football in this game. That puts this Wildcat offense in a very tough spot.
That's when play call meets film study. He had no doubt what that play was going to be right there, blew it up early, and White Plains are lucky he just didn't take that pitch himself.
All right. Going for on 4th.
So here is the 4th down play.
Back him up, was that's going to be about 4th and 13. Now you kind of got to think about some options here about pinning Alexandria D.
Yeah.
And so this has put you in a real tough position here to start this half.
Shotgun formation, Holloway beside Martin. Martin will take it, and it's a swing pass out to Holloway, and he's got nowhere to go as he is chased down quickly. Great closing speed right there for Alexandria.
2 flags on the field.
As that was Jeffrey Beeson, who we've seen come around on some of those speed sweeps, but we do have a penalty marker down on the field.
I guess said we didn't get dressed up for nothing tonight.
So holding on the offense, penalties decline, and it will be Alexandria football.
You know, White Plains was able to start that half and put together some good plays, and then just some penalties, some bad decisions, and just put them behind the 8 ball there. Alexandria looking to take this game back over.
And he is in motion. We'll have really a first pass here, and Wheeler going deep, and he had him. As that was Quindavian McDowell, and he had deep right there and just unable to hit him.
Well, that couldn't get him more open than that now, could you?
No, and you know, that would have been a big backbreaker right there for White Plains.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to get back in the ball game. You end up getting stopped on 4th down. Some of that's kind of on your own with some penalties there. And then to have given up a deep shot on the first play, that would have been tough. So big break there for White Plains. We'll see if they can take advantage of it.
2nd and 10.
Ooh, great job in the backfield there. 19 again. You know, he's just been flashing all game for White Plains. You know, that's one of those kids that's just a football player. He's not the most physically gifted guy out there by a long shot at middle linebacker, but he's in there. He's got his nose in everywhere on every play.
Taylor Brown said his name a lot, only a sophomore. You just watch him walk around up there. That's just a football player.
Yeah, he's been fun to watch. He's doing a great job tonight.
Decent in motion. They're going to go deep again, trying to find McDowell. A lot of contact, and now the flag will come in. So that was Cheatham there, back in coverage on McDowell, and a little too much hands right there as McDowell falls to the ground and will be called for the pass interference.
That was the right call. He got into him way too early. And so it's just pass interference, and just White Plains just continuing to you know, just stack mistakes and errors on top of themselves in this game.
So that will put the ball inside the White Plains 50.
Place on the 49. First and 10, Cubs.
Shotgun formation. Now they'll put Hunter in motion, and he slipped as he threw the ball. It's up in the air, and it will fall incomplete.
Man.
As Landon Lugay was just unable to hold on to the football there.
What a great play by that young man. He got the tip and fully laid out, and it got his hands on it, but just couldn't secure it through the ground contact. Great play. He's been playing a phenomenal game tonight. You know, he is really flashed at times in this game when White Plains has needed him to.
And Lawbay's had some opportunities to make some plays in the backfield, has done a couple of times. That would have been a big one right there for the Wildcats, especially after the missed deep ball. This time they will hand it off to Beeson. Able to follow his blockers and spins back inside and down to the 40-yard line, close to a first down. We'll see if that is enough. It looks like that'll be a yard short, and so it'll be 3rd down and 1 coming up for Alexandria.
Number 50, Ty Roberts with the stop.
Well, you're starting to see, you know, Alexandria be able to wear down this White Plains defense right now. You know, that's something that they struggled to get any positive yards from early in the game. You know, is stretching it out there to the sideline, and now you're starting to see those. You know, 4 yards, and then 7. Now it's 9.
And off the left side, and there goes Elijah Hunter, his first carry of the second half. Now trying to break the tackle of Rodney Perry. He does. Stays moving down the sideline and finally pushed down to the ground there, close to the 5-yard line. That'll be a Mittens Home Center first down.
I mean, this kid is just a bowling ball back there tonight. Just absolutely. You're not gonna grab him and get him to the ground. I mean, ref throwing a flag late here.
Might have had some words exchanged between the two teams. And actually, it looks like we'll just keep it here. So they'll pick the flag up.
First and 10.
And so down at the 15 is where he was pushed out of bounds. Inside the red zone. Clock ticking here in the 3rd quarter. Hand off again to Hunter. Able to break a couple of tackles again, and this time is corralled right at the 14. So good tackle there. Great job of coming up and making that play by Hayden Barksdale. And that will take us to our first heat timeout of the second half. So 21-7 your score. Alexandria is driving, looking to extend their lead here in our TV24 Game of the Week, presented by Southern States Bank.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
A heat timeout on a night where probably not as needed, but they do have it in the rules that we'll have it for the first 5 weeks of the year. So after week 4, technically, we'll quit having it on the schedule. Right now, this is week 2, technically. We have week 0, week 1, now here in week 2. So a couple more weeks, and these heat timeouts will not be happening anymore, and hopefully by then it's going to be feeling like football weather.
Yeah. Or notice the leaves starting to change. It's getting time.
Man in motion, hand off to Hunter. Nobody touches him. Stiff arm. He'll head to the pylon, and he will easily take it in the end zone. Right now he looks like a man amongst boys, kind of similar to what we saw last week with Dylan Embry. Elijah Hunter taking this football game over. 3rd Buffalo Wild Wings touchdown of the ball game for Hunter. And Alexandria extends their lead now 28-7 over White Plains. But if you're just tuning in, this score really doesn't indicate how well White Plains has played in this ball game tonight. I know it's weird to say in what is close to being a 21-point ball game right here, but they've played really well. It's just a difference in execution, especially as you get down here towards the red zone. Alexandria's been able to stick it in a couple of times, but White Plains has kind of gotten held up once they get inside the 30.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, White Plains was just absolutely throwing punch for punch with Alexandria to start this game up until the mistakes happened, turnover, and it just changed the whole tempo of this game. You know, Coach Jennings is trying to build a culture there currently, and that's something you'll see change with him there. You know, you can't let one mistake compound onto 4 more, and that's unfortunately what we're seeing right now.
And so now White Plains will get the football and see if they can make something happen.
Right now, it's just for White Plains, it's just about really needing to put together a sustained drive here. You know, because Alexandria, you know, they own the last 2 minutes and they've owned the 3rd quarter.
Grayson Forrest will kick it off. We'll see if we can get another touchback. And we will 5 for 5 on touchbacks tonight by Grayson Forrest. And these aren't just touchbacks rolling into the end zone, they're landing in the end zone.
Out there looking like an NFL kicker.
Obviously, NFL's changed their kickoff rules now with.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, it looks different, but I mean, I'll tell you, I was on kick return as a player, and I dreaded it every time going out there, and so I would much rather had a guy running at me from 10 yards away than from about 30, 35 yards away with a head start.
All right.
Now they're going to go back underneath again to that play with Rodney Perry, able to break a couple of tackles and get it up past the 35, continues to move the pile up to the 40, and a big run for Rodney Perry. And what you were talking about with Coach Jennings trying to set the culture, that right there is what he wants to see from his team with, hey, it doesn't matter about what the scoreboard is, continue to play as hard as you can. And you see that right there from Rodney Perry kind of setting that tone.
Play our game, and that's what you're seeing. That's been a very successful play from those, going right back to it again.
Right back underneath. This time we'll have a flag come out, and it looks like we will get a holding call, and I think this may go against Dalton Luker, who was trying to set the edge right there, and it will.
Yeah, you know, it's since the last 2 minutes of the half, it's just really kind of been a stream of White Plains just making some mental mistakes in this game. It's something, but the good news is that kind of stuff is fixable. These mistakes that they're making are fixable.
And off now to Holloway, and able to break a tackle. And good gain there for White Plains. And this is what they wanted to see, coming out and just moving the football here after the touchdown given up to Alexandria. Good response here by this offense.
Yeah. And you also got to give it to this Alexandria defense. I mean, the only score they've given up is the very first play of the game for White Plains. And so it's, White Plains is making mistakes, but this Alexandria defense has played solid football.
And this time just a straight keeper over there by Crew Martin. Third down and long coming up here for the Wildcats. Not where they want to be. Not found much success at all throwing the football. And that really kind of is the next step for this offense and the next step for this program, I think, under Coach Jennings is finding some of this. They've got a guy that can do it. It's just getting a little bit more comfortable with it and finding ways to execute. Here's a snap. He'll drop back and trying to throw the flag route out there and just overthrows his intended receiver and had to get rid of it quickly. Had a lot of pressure coming from the backside. And so 4th and long, and we'll see what they decide to do here, and it looks like they will punt it away. And this game's starting to get later and later here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Alexandria has really just kind of put ever since the turnover. Before the end of the half there on the MJ Morse interception, it's been a different ball game.
They come after this punt, unable to get to it, and not a bad punt at all, and definitely a good roll there for the Wildcats. Inside the 30, inside the 25, and that'll be down at the 23-yard line. So a good punt and a good roll, but the Valley Cubs would love nothing more than to go on another one of those long drives right here and chew up a lot of clock.
Yeah, this is a chance for Alexandria here to just really kind of put this game to rest. The way they've ran the ball tonight has just been extremely impressive.
All right, 1st and 10, Valley Cubs from the 23.
And in motion, and a screen pass out to the outside to Evan White. White will get it up about 8 yards there, and a good play. And that's one of those plays you can kind of see White Plains starting to creep up and thinking that they're going to run the football, and you just toss it out to Evan White and let him use his athleticism and a quick 8 yards right there.
That's a good thing to have in this wing offense that they're going to run. You get everybody bunched in, and to be able to have a guy like that on the outside, you can throw a little quick pop too.
Second down and 1 coming up. Double wing look they've been in most of the night. Fake to Beeson coming across, and the handoff. Ryan Brown able to get the first down, only 2 yards right there for Ryan Brown, but he's just one of those guys that whenever you need a yard or two, that's who they're going to give the football to.
Picking up the Minton Home Center first down, and he's kind of been the preferred back there when they get him in that short yards. They've really liked to go with him on just that fullback dive.
Now trying to get it out there to McDowell again, and this time unsuccessful. Just haven't been able to find that connection so far here in the second half.
It hasn't been for lack of trying. They're trying to get the ball to this kid, and we've seen several times in this game where they've really kind of made a priority to try to get him the ball.
$2:22 remaining here in the third quarter. What was a tight game for really the first 22 minutes of this game. All of a sudden, Alexandria kind of started to pull away towards halftime and has really taken control in the second half. And now we'll have a false start penalty here against Alexandria.
Back them up there. Gonna bring up about 2nd and 16 there for the Valley Cubs. Plays going off here. Good turnout for tonight's game. Valley Club's fans traveled well for this one.
Even with the rain. I'll tell you what, I don't know if there's as many fans there tonight as they had in Jacksonville State for that baseball state championship. They packed that place out. Had close to about 2,000 people there for that game.
We are a very great community. Visiting Angels timeout here.
We'll take a break with them. Alexandria leading 28-7 here in our TV24 Game of the Week.
Discover a world of cool at Cosmic Debris in downtown Gadsden. Whether you're searching for smoking accessories, funky t-shirts, or hippie clothing, we've got it all. Explore our unique jewelry, immerse yourself in the scents of our incense, and dive into our collection of new and used vinyl, CDs, and DVDs. From the groovy to the eclectic, Cosmic Debris has everything funky and cool. Visit us today and step into a world of cool at Cosmic Debris.
So 28-7, your score. 1 minute and 58 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Ball on the 29.
They got him the ball now.
And now McDowell, we see his first touch, and you see the physicality there from McDowell as he just lowers the shoulder and gets up close to the first down marker. It'll set up 3rd down and 1 here for Alexandria. The big thing for them now, just continuing to move that clock.
Saw right there too, while they've been trying to get this kid the ball, he's physically imposing out there running the ball. Showed some speed, some strength. Good hand securing that catch.
Man in motion. Toss play to Elijah Hunter. And great job there by White Plains, able to get him in the backfield. I haven't seen that very much. Hunter's done a great job of making the first man miss, but able to come up and make the tackle there. Looked like that was number 8, Caden Foster, coming over to get him down. So we'll see. It looks like Alexandria will punt it for the first time in this ball game tonight.
Great job by the White Plains defense. Once again, being able to show out that, you know, they can control the edge there.
Punt is away, and it will be fielded by Rodney Perry, and able to make a couple men miss, and this is where he can get dangerous, and there he is again. What a play right there by the freshman, Knox Faulkner, racing down the field. We saw him make a huge play on the opening kickoff, or the first kickoff of the game for Alexandria. He went down and downed them inside the 10, and right there, after making a couple men miss, he grabbed a hold of Perry, and he wasn't letting go.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Yeah, there's been some great individual efforts in this game tonight. You've seen both sides, you know, players making great plays.
8.4 seconds, most likely the last play of the third quarter coming up. Handoff up the middle and got some running room, and there he goes. Felipe Holloway down the sideline and will be run out of bounds, and that will be the final play of the third quarter, but exactly what White Plains wanted, and this offense continuing to play hard. We'll head to quarter number 4 after the Minton Home Center first down. Alexandria leading White Plains 28-7 in our TV24 Game of the Week, presented by Southern States Bank.
Serving Calhoun County and the state of Alabama since 1994. Locally owned and operated, offering some of the most competitive interest rates in the mortgage industry, along with a wide variety of mortgage products. We are with you throughout the home buying process, offering you service before and after the close. Fast, reliable, local.
And you remember, if you need a home loan, call my daddy.
Quarter number 4 about to get started. About an hour earlier than we started last week's quarter number 4. It was a long, long game last week. We were just getting to halftime at this point a week ago. A much faster game here tonight. We expected that. A lot more running of the football here between these two teams. We probably have, a combined 8 passes maybe in this game between these two?
Yeah, there's not been many. There's not been many at all.
And really, I mean, we talked about it. The biggest difference right now has just been the execution.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, at White Plains has moved the football. It's had a lot of success, but it's executing once you get down in position to be able to score the football. And the difference is Alexandria's been able to do that, and White Plains has struggled with it once they get on that other side of the 50. They go back with that underneath reverse play to Perry, and a good job by Alexandria to wrap them up and get them down, as was your kicker Grayson Forrest on the tackle, and along with Ryan Brown, no shocker there, always seems to be around the football.
I'll tell you what, Grayson Forrest is just a football player. There's not much he can't do on a football field. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kicker that can kick it out of the back of the end zone and then run down your running back 50 yards downfield. This kid's impressive.
Wildcat formation here for White Plains. First time tonight, they just snap it right to Perry. Perry trying to find a running lane and just throws off a tackler, keeps his feet moving, and now backs his way towards the 45-yard line. And I'm telling you, Rodney Perry has just continued to run hard, and now we have a late penalty flag come in. We'll see if it's on Rodney Perry. He got up a lot of words.
I hope not. That boy deserves to be able to talk something right there. He absolutely carried Alexandria's team on his back right there to pick up a good 10 yards. What a run. Gonna be on Alexandria.
So not only a really good run that got right to the first down marker there for White Plains, but they get the penalty flag, and they will move it on up. And now that will be down to the Alexandria 30. So they've had no trouble getting it to this point of the field on these offensive drives. Really, the only 2 times they haven't have been the 2 drives where they threw an interception. They've taken care of the football. They've been able to drive the ball. Now we'll see if they can complete the drive here, execute. Look, you can get back in the game here with about 10 minutes to go. You give yourself a chance.
The main thing is right now for White Plains and Coach Jennings is like, hey, we've taken the momentum back in this game right now. Let's finish, Finish with the momentum. And you're seeing that on the sidelines here with White Plains. The players are getting a little more pep. They were, it's an emotional game. You got to keep these emotions high and the confidence high.
.11:03, ball on the 30. Felipe Holloway in the backfield. They fake it to him, and now they've got him. And Martin just kind of short-armed that one. You could see it out of the hand. He had him wide open, and sometimes you can be too wide open. Trying to get it back to Rodney Perry. You can't blame him there.
Yeah, I mean, he's a young kid. He's just a sophomore. He's got the building blocks you want out of a quarterback for this offense, and it's just one of those things: repetition, repetition, repetition. The more opportunities he gets, he'll start hitting those throws.
Toss play to the left side, and they will just run. him out of bounds. A late flag that came in. Do we maybe get a hold as they were trying to set the edge out there?
Yeah, it's the only thing I really think could be out there where they threw that flag is going to be a hold on the outside there.
Like that'll be Ethan Turner that they end up calling it on. He was out there trying to set the edge. And actually, it's going to be a blocking back against Turner. It's those tough plays. Anytime you have those outside plays and you're trying to reach, if you can't get that reach, you know, you're trying so hard to get a hold of them, and normally it turns into a hold, or if they can get around you, you maybe push them in the back right there.
Fourth quarter, too, everybody's starting to get a little tired early in the season. And I hate to see that with the White Plains putting together the drive they've put together up to this point.
And in motion, got some pressure off the left side, and this time almost hit the first pass of the game, and instead that ends up in the hands of Quindavian McDowell.
What a great interception by McDowell there. I mean, he was laying on the ground and double caught that ball. That was awesome play by the young man.
Almost had their first completion here on a ball down the field. It hit Dalton Luker in the hands, but Luker took a shot. I mean, nothing he could really do about that one. And the ball pops up in the air, and McDowell, what great hand-eye coordination to get his hands under the football, and that was a clean catch.
Oh, yeah, it was. You can see the young man running up to the line there, a little pep in his step. He's ready to go.
We've seen them trying to hit him deep a couple of times. They maybe try it here after the big play. Hand off right side. And just go right back to Elijah Hunter, and why wouldn't you?
Yeah, the senior is just, you said, especially this game's getting late, his body size, his weight, just kind of leaning on him.
Eagles be checking in for the Wildcats.
It's 10-18 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Go straight quarterback sneak up the middle here on second down, and that will be enough to get the Mittens Home Center first down by about a yard. Sneaky play there by Wheeler.
He runs that really well. They need him to go up the middle, pick up his yards. He's a big-bodied kid and able to lane there.
Clock ticking, 9:40 left to go in the ball game, and this time they give it to Beeson in motion, and great job by Perry to force him back inside, but Beeson makes a couple men miss, and that right there was just a great run by Beeson. He kind of made something happen on his own. He had a good block by a couple of guys there in front of him, but Perry did what he was supposed to do. He ran out there, cut him off, forced him back inside, but just really good running there by Beeson to get another Mittens Home Center first down.
Now, like you said, that White Plains was in position. That was just great individual effort by Beeson to find that cutback lane and hit it.
Under center and in motion, and just a handoff right here. And one of the very few times that we have seen Ryan Brown not get much on the ground. They're able to get him down for only a yard gain right there, but important thing for Alexandria, they're making that clock tick. And that's exactly what they want here as the game goes on. And, you know, for White Plains, it's just going to be looking back at a lot of missed opportunities in this ball game. I mean, a couple of missed touchdowns on throws over the middle of the field. They've gotten down, you know, close to the red zone and not been able to get past that. And this game has been a lot closer than what the score indicates right here.
Oh, absolutely. You said it with White Plains. It's just been about finishing, you know. You finish the half, you're in a totally different situation than you are right now. And It's going to take time. You're seeing a lot of positives with White Plains right now, and then it's just going to be about them putting together a whole game. We got a good little team, and that offensive and defensive line, especially the defensive line, is pretty impressive.
And off to the man in motion. And able to make a couple of guys miss. He stays in bounds and now sets them up with a third down and manageable. And really good run right there by Brody Carnes. Haven't seen him get it handed to him very much, but when he has gotten his opportunities, he's taken advantage of it.
They got several kids out there that can really that excel at kind of run on that perimeter and cutbacks. Bring up a third and it's like about 6.
And now again, pre-snap penalty against Alexandria. Not what Coach Ginn wants to see from his group. It's been a clean game so far from that standpoint, but all of a sudden now starting to get a little tired here later in the game and starting to have some mistakes happen, and that is what will fire up football coaches.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, we just talk about White Plains finishing, and it's the same thing on the other side. Alexandria's got the lead, but Coach Ginn wants to see his team to be able to finish without making these mistakes.
Hand off to the left side, and again, Beeson just cuts it back inside, makes a couple of men miss. Now you see the speed as Beeson gets it inside the 10. He is hawked down from behind. It looks like that'll be Kilgore that gets him to the ground. Actually, it's not Kilgore. That is Patrick Sams, linebacker that ran him down, but another really good run right there by Beeson. And hey, you add him into the mix, you got Hunter coming straight at you and Beeson going side to side, and that's tough for a defense to stop.
Whew. I mean, it's something they defensive coordinators have a long week preparing for this, because they do kind of lull you to sleep with that right up the middle over the guards. And of course, you got the big quarterback to contend with too, just coming downhill on you.
Well, we talked about this Valley Cub team was coming out to prove a point and coming out to make a statement. They're a different group from last year, and they've shown that here tonight. Hand off to Hunter, breaks a tackle, and that will be the 4th Buffalo Wild Wings touchdown of the night for Elijah Hunter, who has just had a fantastic ball game.
Oh, yeah. He just put on a show tonight, you know, just that complete running back. He's flashed speed, he's shown vision, and just, I mean, you're not going to try to grab him with a hand to get him down.
So Grayson Forrest for the extra point. And good placement and good kick. And you see that one, I think it hit the school building.
Hit a kid trying to get some cone eyes.
Big time leg there from Grayson Forrest. And as we talked about, I mean, they would have 3 more points on the board. It was really kind of a high snap that kind of caused the hold to be off a little bit, that messed up that blocked field goal. We'll take a break, and when we come back,
discover why Hungry Hut Barbecue has been Etowah County's go-to for mouth-watering barbecue for 40 years. If you're not in the mood for barbecue, try our very popular chicken finger plate with fried green tomatoes of our famous fried pickles. And don't forget about our drive-thru. Come down to Hungry Hut's Barbecue today.
Grayson Forrest getting set to kick it off. 35-7 the lead now here for Alexandria. And another one.
He looks like he's getting a little tired.
Yeah, legs starting to wear out a little bit. He's been kicking too much tonight. 5 extra points, a field goal, and now 6 kickoffs here in this ball game. He's been active.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of work on that leg.
The thing hit the goal line, which is great for any other kicker.
Well, this is since the first quarter. That's their first touchdown going this way since the first quarter ball game. All the other ones have been going the other way.
True.
Here's a pop pass. We talked about that earlier. Ooh. And a big hit. He did it on one side, Beeson, and now he does it again on the other side.
Man.
What a hit.
They made him feel that one, didn't he?
Jeffrey Beeson, only a sophomore, but very similar to what we talked about over there on the other side for White Plains. Maybe a sophomore, but just a football player.
Yeah, he is. He doesn't shy away from sticking his nose in there.
Pass play here now for White Plains, and just nowhere to go with it for Cruz Martin as he throws it away. Haven't been able to find a lot of success throwing the football here tonight, and as we talked about, a couple of probably missed touchdown opportunities for White Plains here in this game. Actually, we're going to get a holding against Alexandria this time.
Bailed him out there on that hold.
And almost threw another interception there, and that would have been MJ Morris again. That was a hot one coming out of the hand of Cruz Martin. And you can just kind of tell, you've talked about it some. He's just a young guy that he's got to figure out his touch a little bit, and he's got to figure out. Like right there, he cut it loose. There's been a couple times if he cuts it loose, he's probably hitting some guys for some touchdowns.
Yeah, it's just going to be about him getting these receivers to hang back after practice, and it's just repetition. Anything, you're going to get better at anything the more you do it.
Toss play left side. There's Felipe, and he will be taken down. And so Holloway had a lot of success getting to the edge early in this game, but you can tell the Valley Cubs have made it a point to not allow them to get there to the outside, and have done a lot better job here in half number 2. We'll have our last heat timeout of the ball game here. Alexandria in front 35-7 on our TV 24 game of the week.
At Family Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel, but professional care. Come see us today.
So last heat timeout on a little bit cooler night, but the humidity is up after all this rain today, so still a lot of sweating going on from these guys. Here soon, though, we'll have those nice 60-degree nights on Fridays, and it'll be feeling like it should when football season gets going.
Love those days. Football and chili on the stovetop, right?
That's what it's all about. Can't beat football season. And I'll tell people all the time, and you can't beat that late October, early November time period where basketball's getting going. You got the World Series going on, hockey's gotten going. You got football getting right in the middle of everything.
Thanksgiving around the corner. Yeah. It's time to eat.
Halfback pass here from Perry. Can he hit him? He does.
Nice play.
First big pass play of the night for White Plains. And it took a halfback pass, but a great throw there by Perry as he hits Brody Beecham down the field for a Mittens Home Center first down. And as we've talked, I mean, White Plains has over 300 yards of offense in this football game so far. It's just getting down to this point and not being able to finish these drives.
Right. Exactly right. And it's just, you know, self-inflicted wounds for White Plains tonight.
Screenplay now. Great call. Perry able to cut back inside and takes a big hit there by M.J. Morris, but inside the 10, down into the red zone, another Mittens Home Center first down. And this White Plains team just continuing to play hard here in this football game.
No, they are. You know, you like to see that for Coach Jennings. You know, these kids aren't giving up. They keep on getting back up and wanting to go forward.
Timeout, Valley Cubs.
We have another timeout here.
The timeout on the field, Alexandria is going to take it. They didn't like how they lined up. And so we'll take a break with them. 5 minutes remaining, Alexandria in front, 35-7 on our TV24 Game of the Week.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
They're going to be back here. Looks like they got a chance to score.
Hand off over the right side and just carrying guys down towards the goal line. And now we'll get a late penalty flag coming down here. Could it be possibly a face mask?
Yeah, looks like it'll be a little, yep, the call is. Move it down to the half-yard line. Give White Plains a chance here to really capitalize.
As close as White Plains has come to scoring since their first touchdown. Down inside the 3-yard line. Under 4:50 to go. Back to that Wildcat with Perry. And Perry drops a snap. It goes forward.
Pick it back up.
Let's see, can he get it?
Yeah, he got it back.
And he is just able to grab it, and I actually think he gained a yard on the play somehow. Perry gets up and says, "Now give it to me again. I'll do it the right way this next time.
I'll catch it this time, promise."
Wasn't a bad snap there, just kind of probably took his eyes off the ball.
Yeah.
Trying to find that hole. And they will go back to the Wildcat. Man in motion. Now Perry, again, is unable to hang on to the snap. 2 plays in a row, and those were not bad snaps at all. Hit him right in the hands and just unable to hang on to it.
Yeah. Let's see, looks like, was that play blown dead before?
Yeah, it looks like it was. So either way, they're going to lose yardage. This time a false start will push them back 5 yards.
You know, it's been the story of this game for White Plains. You know, they get in a position to really do something, and it's just been a penalty, a fumble, a turnover, you know.
They go back with that double reverse play, and Perry's able to get it back inside the 5, but it's slung down at around the 4-yard line. So we'll be 3rd down coming up here for White Plains.
Strong play by number 27 there. Kid's kind of been all over the field tonight for him. Unfortunately, don't have a name for him, but I'm sure the Valley Cubs fans know who that is. He's a player.
Back to the Wildcat, and again, a bobbled snap by Perry. Able to find a hole, trying to squeeze his way through, and he's going to be taken down right at the 1-yard line. And again, the bobbled snap kind of threw off the timing on that play.
It did.
Under 3 minutes to go now here in the ball game. White Plains trying to get a late touchdown and just show that they still have some fight to them.
Looks like they're going to stay in the Wildcat.
And a high snap this time goes through his hands. He'll have to fall on it. And the Valley Cubs with a huge goal line stand. And again, another example, Warren, of what we've talked about all night. They have moved the football, but once they get in position to score, just not being able to execute offensively.
And their mistakes continue to just compound on top of themselves. But once again, that's something that is fixable. These mental errors are fixable. So Alexandria will take over with 2:42 left in this game, and you know the way they've been playing, looks like they got a chance here to end this game.
And so we'll have a timeout taken on the field by Alexandria, visiting Angels timeout, and we'll take it with them in our TV 24 game of the week, brought to you by Southern States Bank.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor Difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
Just pull that screen right there. No, leave it alone. Just pull that screen over to the side. No, this one.
35-7. Looks like new quarterback in the game. Handoff over here on the right side and able to break a tackle. Get back to the line of scrimmage, and so starting to see some new faces on the field here for Alexandria.
Well, they got a lot of clean jerseys out there right now, don't they?
Always good to get some of these other guys some experience and give them some chances. Actually, MJ Morris, who looks like he's in the game at quarterback. Haven't seen as much of him offensively as we thought we might see here tonight. Handoff over here to the right side, and good run, able to break a couple of tackles, and looks like that is Elijah Kirby, freshman, 6'2", 185-pound running back.
Tell you, Alexandria has just had a history of just build a running back out there, haven't they? Kind of been a staple of that community.
Under 1:20 left, so if they can get a first down here, that will seal things here in this game. If not, they may have to punt it away, and White Plains will get a couple more offensive plays. Man in motion, they go right back to him this time. And now he's going to cut it back to the left side and really nowhere to go. And instead of Kirby, they actually gave it to Aiden Christopher, who was in at fullback that play. And so unable to get the first down. We'll see what Alexandria decides to do here. Kind of imagine they're going to let this clock run all the way down.
They can run it down to around 15 seconds left in this game. What to be doing, run it down, take a timeout. You know, great win for Alexandria tonight. You know, they went toe-to-toe with White Plains, but then when they got the opportunity to get that turnover, they took over the game and never let go of control.
So 13.1 seconds remaining.
They took the penalty.
Yeah, they just took the delay game instead of taking a timeout. So they will punt the football away here for only the second time tonight. So that ball is booted away and will land. Will not give Rodney Perry a chance to return it, and it will be down there. It looked like, yeah, that definitely was him. That was Grayson Force running down in his own punt there at the 28-yard line. You don't see that too often.
No, you don't. No, you don't. He's a
Didn't get as much on that. We talked about the tired leg, and you kind of see it there on that punt. A lot of work for him tonight.
Yeah, he's gonna sleep well tonight. Should be the last play of the game here. And really a complete game for Alexandria. You know, they didn't change their tempo from the opening kick and played their game and played it well.
Throw over the middle and unable to connect there. Falls incomplete, and that ends things here in our ball game. A score that doesn't really indicate how close the game was.
No.
White Plains had a lot of success offensively, just was not able to get on the scoreboard as much as Alexandria, and the Valley Cubs able to get region win number 1 and win number 1 on the season a lot earlier than last year here for the Valley Cubs. And got to give Coach Todd Gann and this group a lot of confidence now going forward throughout the rest of this season. So fun game here tonight, and we will step aside and take a break and wrap things up when we return. Actually, we're just going to end things here, and so that'll do it for us. So for Warren Mullins, I'm Caleb Brooks, and that will wrap things up in our TV24 Game of the Week presented by Southern States Bank.
We pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Penguins Bar and Grill. Come down for our amazing bar, stocked with everything you could want, and our amazing food, ranging from whole pizzas all the way to oysters. Our food is cooked fresh and brought to you with amazing service. For the best food and drinks, come to Penguins Bar and Grill.
Hey guys, I'm Cameron Minton with Minton Home Center. Minton Home Center has been in business for over 40 years. We are a family-owned and operated manufactured home dealership. We offer affordable housing for our customers as well as a multitude of different financing options to help our customers get into a new home. When you come to Minton Home Center and you start looking around our lot, the first thing you will notice is that we have the most competitive prices in the industry.
Hey, this is Jason at Reeves Insurance. Just want to say a quick thank you to all of our customers for your support over the years. We now have offices in Anniston, Alexandria, and Oxford in order to serve you better. So stop in and see me or any of our experienced staff and let us shop for you to find you the best price and the best coverage available. Thank you.
Hi, welcome
welcome to Classic 13. How can I help you?
I was thinking about getting a tattoo. Do I need to make an appointment?
No, we take walk-ins every day. Let's find someone to help you. Follow me. Okay, if you'll have a seat right here. Thank you.